Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on Car Mechanic Simulator 2015, rebuilding my Spectre fastback. Things did not quite go to plan, really, with this car when it came to the repairing. Broke quite a number of important parts. So yeah, I'm going to put back on what we have. We're going for 100% restoration on this vehicle. I have the money, if we go into the tablet here, $42,000 left to spend on this car, which is good. Now, we did save this. The front suspension cross member, that is all in there. And of course, got to remember that on expert mode here, so a lot less information goes on around the screen. Now, one thing that I have noticed, I noticed this when I was we're testing out briefly, it no longer tells you what the part is. So don't sell your wrecked parts until you've finished the build. I tend not to anyway, but otherwise, yeah, it's kind of quite difficult to see what there is there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, really. That if you aren't aware. So yeah, be careful on that one. I don't think any of my exhaust. I don't think you can actually repair any of the exhaust bits on the vehicle. Full stop. Right. So one front bit survived. That definitely didn't. Did the fuel though? Really? Nothing. Well, okay, so that's all we can put on at the moment. I know other bits did survive, but of all the running gear bits, that is literally it that we can put on for the moment. Right, okay then. So we need 2 of the steering knuckle bees. Yeah, if you don't keep all your parts, it is a very easy way to end up kind of wasting a whole bunch of money because you might not be quite sure which part's supposed to go where, unless you have a very good memory. And oh, okay, I've my hand in the wrong place on the keyboard. Yeah, unless you've got a very good memory, otherwise you will be faffing about. And of course, with this, we have got to actually kind of properly put on. We're going to need new brake discs as well. You've got to properly put on all of the bolts and the nuts, etc. Which yeah, you got to go find them. There's no. Well, you can kind of do it from sort of around the back, but you got to know exactly where the position is. I love how we've managed to repair the suspension arms perfectly on on all of these bits. They can't be fixed, can they? So we are going to need. They can't be fixed either. Right, so we're going to need the 2 vented brake discs. We're going to need 2 shock absorbers as well. All right, it's going to be. I could probably have gone for the 100% on the last car that I did. That was a hell of a lot better condition. The big old pickup truck. A lot more of those parts were kind of serviceable. I guess we're going to need 2 of the front springs, and then we need the. Do they have a cap on the front ones? Front shock absorber cap. Yeah, so I'm sure we're going to need them. We need 2 of these and 2 of them. I know we need the sway bar end. Oh, we just need a front sway bar, and we need the end link. Let's have a look. Let's go and buy all of the parts. Oh crap! I don't know which sway bar it is. Damn! I thought there's only one sway bar. It is the front sway bar. Okay, it just says front sway bar. So, okay, sure. We'll get front sway bar, and we will stick that on. And then that will mean we can now figure out what we need here. End link B. There we go. We'll get 2 of them, and that should be most of the. Oh, and we need 4 rubber bushings, because otherwise I will forget about them. I've got it in my head to pay attention, to remember to buy these rubber bushings, because I have no doubt with this kind of mode, it would be very, very easy for me to completely and utterly forget about them. So while we are here, let us go and. Fix these in there, and oh, somewhere around about that bit there. Right, we're in. I did see some people commenting that they weren't a particular fan of the expert mode on here. It is an option that you can convert your saves to expert mode. You can convert them back though. So if you do change it to expert mode and you turn out you don't like it, don't worry, you can revert the save. I think initially you couldn't, but they changed it so you can revert saves between expert mode and normal mode. I might keep it on expert mode. I'm not sure. I quite like the the expert mode, although not that it actually really changes a massive amount for me, in all honesty. Right, we have... we've got to actually put that bit there on there. It's just a couple of times you end up having to kind of search for bolts or nuts or whatever it might be that have gone missing. I think for kind of like customer cars and so on, it makes it a little bit more difficult. It actually is quite helpful to have things like the test road, have things like the various other testing tools. For when it comes to actually just rebuilding a car, with this you strip the whole thing down. So I'm taking off every single part, kind of regardless on the vehicle. I think there could be some kind of interesting potential game modes almost around timed, like you have to rebuild the car quickly, so you might have to choose to focus on, because here literally I can spend as long as I want on rebuilding this car. You know, you can get all the parts to 100% and so on. But there could be kind of like potential for some interesting little challenges, little game modes, having to try and rebuild cars as quick as possible to A condition and that kind of thing. Lots of kind of potential ideas I have or lots of potential ideas for sort of mini games. I may end up just doing challenges on them myself because once you kind of got the money to just do cars up to 100%. Of course, you're going to be doing them, and this expert mode certainly makes some aspects with the customer cars where you have to do much of the kind of manual examination a lot more, a little bit more of a challenge. But yeah, when you're stripping everything down anyway, it doesn't actually make a huge amount of difference. Right. That is that side all done. We need the wheel hubcaps, and I think is that all that we need on the sort of front running gear? Looks like it is. Right, I'm not going to put the wheels on just yet. They can go on at the end. That can sit in there. We'll see. Right, wheels are on. Have we missed any? Look for the glowy little, what's it called, silhouettes. I think that's all of the front bits done. Right, to the rear. Now, this was all pretty ruined, wasn't it? Leaf spring rear drive axle. It's a little bit of a shame. I don't actually know how much money these are. $600. Relatively expensive. I hope we managed to save some of the other bits down here. Nope, we did not. We did really not. Oopsie, we don't want a D in there, do we? Rear knuckle housing B. That's the one that we want. It was definitely that one. Right, that can sit in there. Did we? Yeah, we have the solid rear drive axles are fine. These are... Aha, there they are. I could see at some point I'm inevitably going to get confused and forget that I need to do something up, because I'm kind of used to playing it the normal style, if you like. Used to kind of just, if bits slot on, it's not sort of coming up with the silhouettes, so I'm sure I'll inevitably cock that up at some point. Now I'm thinking about it, though, we'll probably be fine. We're going to need... Oh, we got one of the wheel things there. We repaired both of the brake shoes, which is pretty good. So we need one brake shoe, one drum, and one drum cylinder and two actual drums. Okay? The back of this car is so lovely and simple to work on. There's just nothing to it. That can go in there. Okay, and we have the wheel on there. I'm guessing we need two rear shocks as well. I think we saved most of the... most of the leaf spring stuff. Oh crap, I was for some reason expecting there to only be one rear shock absorber B. I think everything's B with this car, which makes things a little bit easier. Yeah, I think we saved a lot of the leaf spring stuff. Whether we actually saved the springs themselves, I'm not sure. I'm trying to be cheeky. Oh, where have we gone? There it is. Found the bugger. We saved one of the leaf springs, that's okay. Aha, we have that there, and... we saved all of the U-bolts. I think we did, actually. I think I've got good at repairing the U-bolts. That's it. Don't trust me with engine blocks or any of that stuff. Last time I broke the covers off just about everything. This time we actually broke all of the heavy, the expensive parts, really. Alright, so we are going to need a leaf spring on this side. And we need a fuel tank. And probably a fuel pump. Let's get the tank while I'm here. We might as well get the fuel tank. And I'll have a look after I put that in if we need it. I don't want to waste money on something if we really don't need it. Aha! I didn't need it. Good. Fantastic. Something else that got fixed. That can go in there. We can get that back. I don't actually think I've done quite as bad. I thought I'd done absolutely shockingly awfully. I don't think I did quite as terribly with the repairing. Like, a couple of big bits did go, but a fair few of these have... Like, most of the rear of this car has gone back on again. And then this, and then we need... Let's not forget these. We need more rubber bushings. Are they the small rubber bushings? Yes, so we need 4 of them. I think I've kind of pay more attention in some ways with the... With this, and now I'm not sure. I think I might have bought... No, I did buy the right number. Because I know that there's not necessarily going to be nice glowy things telling me what order I've got to do stuff in and whatnot. I have paid slightly more attention to remembering that the little things, the things that are likely to go walkabouts when I do the builds normally. So I am playing it a little bit different. You can go in there, and then I think that's pretty much the rear of the car done. Yeah, nice and simple back here with the things, and somehow we will get through there. Aha, found you. Got the last of these rubber bushings installed. And we'll do exhaust at the end, because now we've got the big bugger to put together. Right, we have to put you down, because we're going to have to buy that engine block. Now, I know these aren't going to be cheap. At least I have got about the cheap, well, of the V8s anyway. It's the cheapest of the blocks. Only 2,500. Oh, that's an expensive one. And engine head, they are the same either side. There's no particular ones. So we know we need one of them. Right, we have a little cry. With all of that money that's gone in there. Fortunately, you've got to go back up again because we need to get the crankshaft in there. I'm really hoping... Oh, it should be good for money. 40,000 should be more than enough. V8 overhead valve. Yeah, it should be more than enough. And while we do need all of the pistons, basically, there's so much money doing these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's a lot of money gone in with them bits because all of them were useless. We should still be good. I really bloody hope we should be good here. Right, and then I think everything else we're going to do up there will have to have the car down. Oh, I think we needed the camshaft as well. I think that was broken. This is going to be a lovely shiny car. I'm not going to really want to sell this car when the time I'm done with it. The problem is if I don't sell it, I'm going to be down with very little in the way of money, I suspect. So, yeah, it will be a lovely condition vehicle, but it will have to be sold. Right, camshaft can go in there. Right, time for all of my nice, new, shiny, and incredibly expensive pistons. Oh, we're going to have to lift the car up again because we've got to put in the... Oh, I should have done the bearing bridges while I was... Oh, never mind. It's going to have to go anyway for the exhaust, so we can finish all of that lot there off. Right, engine heads. They can go on next. I think this is about the first time I've ever built a car to... I kind of have all of these shinies. I mean, the customer cars, you only ever have to do them to a certain level to complete them. So I don't think I've ever had a car essentially brand new, or as close to brand new as you're going to get on here. Right, these can all get done up. Oh, we've got to buy the billion of the valves and the push rods and all of that bits and pieces. God damn it. Alright, so that was a nice part that I think I repaired that one. Have we missed one? Have we missed one? Ah, there we go. Yeah, we'll make sure we got them in. Get the carburetors on as well. And the other one, I think, yeah, we have both of these repaired as well, didn't we? Fantastic. And that will sit on there nicely. And, oh, we actually fixed the air filter base. Look at the shiny. Air filter's gone. Now, we've got to do all of the, these things. Valve push rod. We need a lot of the valve push rods. I kind of wish, and I have seen this commented around a little bit, and it's mostly to do with when you're doing this kind of thing. Be really useful to have a kind of a bulk buy. So I can, if I hold shift, I can buy parts instantly, I think. Yes, it doesn't come up with a menu, but it would be nice to be able to select, I want to buy 18 of these and just do it all in one go, rather than having to click through 18 times. 2, 3, 4, because I've got to count 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Because if I don't count, when I'm trying to do that many in one go, I will get it wrong. Not that it really matters. Oh, I've got to get the top bits as well. But, yeah, it would be a little bit useful. It's not very many parts that you ever have to do that with, and it's really only this of the engines that I've worked on, it's really only this engine that it ever becomes apparent. But certainly if you were to be working on sort of 2 cars at once, if you were to say, yeah, have 2 cars to work on, and you wanted to, maybe they both had the same V8, you know, well, even me trying to count, I got distracted talking. I bought way too many of them. Never mind. I'm going to need another 18 of these rocker arms. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that would be quite useful. It doesn't make a massive difference. Right, let's not try and buy too many of these. Right, we will. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I might have bought 18 of the last one by accident. That might explain why we got too many. Sorry, honestly I can count just about. I don't know why. Never mind. I had a brain fart. We got. I thought we had a V9 in. That would be a lopsided engine and a half. Right, there we go. Has there been? I don't know whether I doubt anyone would have built a straight 9. I know there are the odd straight 8s about. Tend to be the classic vehicles, but I doubt anyone's gone and built a straight 9. I could be wrong. Alright. This, we've got lovely, so much shiny on this engine, it's incredible. Right, and then over this side. And then we will. Oops, there we go. Okay, well we wanted that one there. Apparently, we wanted that one. Never mind. This is a little bit of a fiddly engine. Well, I can't remember what the Mercedes ones were like. I've completely slipped my mind. After I did that video with the Mercedes cars, I haven't actually worked on one. I haven't seen one come up. When I was doing all the grinding for XP on here, I never really came across very. Oops, that's not how you spell that either. Not having a good day. Right, we needed shiny. That one there. We needed shiny head cover for this car. I love how the head covers have the most bolts of just about everything in the car. I think I said it before. It is literally, this is the most secure part of this engine is the cover. But there we go. Right. That's on that side there. Now we are going to be needing all of the spark plugs. That can come next. They're nice and cheap-ish. We have spent a fair amount on this already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 spark plugs. I'm hoping it's going to be worth it. There is a fair bonus. As I said at the start of this, the bonuses for getting a car to 100% restoration. It's not quite such as high a bonus as it was previously. There is still a bonus for doing it, so it should still make a decent profit on this car. Right, that's the spark plugs done. Now we have now we finish off the air filter, and then we kind of just got the sort of auxiliary stuff. It's the 2-carb one on this one. So we'll have that there. Did we fix the top bit? Oh, we did. Look at the shinies. Even more shinies. I am liking this. Ignition distributor. Let's get all of that. I don't know if... I think none of this could be repaired. So, there we go. Ignition distributor. No, I don't want to buy the other pits. I don't really want to buy unnecessary parts, just in case. See? There we go. That's why. I was proven right. Thank God for that. We do need ignition wires, though. Ignition wires V8. There is only one set of them. They can go there, and then that's all of that done. I think on there. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to be missing something. I have no doubt. I've got all the timing, of course, to do next. But I'm sure we're going to be missing something. Both the manifolds survived. That's nice. I imagine with this expert, manifolds are probably going to be one of the more awkward things to do. It's very easy to miss a bolt and be wondering why on earth something's not coming off, because they like to hide them. Again, they're another one that has a fairly high number of bolts on. Yeah, of all the parts, these will probably be, or potentially be at least, the most awkward ones. That can sit in there. Right, did we... we didn't crap up the alternator. Fantastic. You can go in there. I've got all the timing, of course. Radiator, get out of the way. Did we crap up the... Oh, we didn't crap up the power steering pump either. That's nice. I'm quite surprised. I really thought I'd completely and utterly screw this all up massively, but it wasn't quite as bad. Right, and we will probably need all of this. Cam gear, V8 overhead valve, is that is the most expensive one that we have here, typical. I would kind of buy all of this stuff here if I knew which parts I was needing. I guess I could faff through the inventory, but this is a slightly, to me at least, slightly quicker way of doing things. All right, timing chain, V8 overhead valve, that can sit in there, and we repaired this. It's quite. I'm quite liking having everything as shiny as possible on here. It's nice. It's also nice knowing that I have the money. Okay, we did crap up the water pump and the pulley. I don't think we can repair those anyway. Water pump. We need that one. We need a pulley of some sort. Oops. Nope. No, I'm really not. Okay, right, we're not gonna. Never mind. I give up. I think it was that one, wasn't it? I think we're probably going to need that one, regardless. It was right. I know what I'm doing, ish. Water pump that can go in there. We're gonna need all the filters as well. This one got slightly less in the way of crazy belts going on. We need the water pump pulley. That's nice and cheap one. Fantastic. You can go in there. I thought I had to do something up, and then I think I just clicked on the radiator, and so yeah, I got a little unhappy with me. Right, belt B. And I'm probably going to need both of the serpentine belts, aren't I? Serpentine belts B, V8 overhead, yeah. Okay, again, I'm not gonna. I could probably buy the other one as well. Did I not actually see that one come up? Where is belt A? There it is. Right, it's in a slightly different. I didn't quite see it. Otherwise, I would have bought that one there while we were here. We need a fuel filter. We're probably gonna. Well, we're gonna need a. Oopsie, while we're here, let's... Oh, God, I'm not doing very well with my typing today. We're going to need a fuel filter. Yes, we are going to need a oil filter for this. We're going to need a battery as well while we're buying all of this stuff. Right, fuel filter can go in there. While I'm down here, let's put the fan on. Glad we have that one fixed. Oh, can't quite... yeah, we can do that from there, which is good. While we're... Oh, did I not do... I might not have done one of the belts up properly. There it goes. Right, there we go. It didn't quite want to go in. Radiator. Radiator is buggered up. I think all the cars share a radiator, don't they? Yes, they do. And then that can sit in there. And that's most of the engine stuff done. I think we have to go from underneath. Oh, we've got gearbox as well, haven't we? Don't forget that. That would be a dumb thing to forget. We've got gearbox and driveline and so on, but that is all going to have to be done from underneath. We've got the brake servo that is 100% fantastic. No ABS on this car. Don't have to worry about that malarkey. Look at the shiny engine bay. It's very shiny. Right, car, you can go up. Oh, we did have the gearbox fixed. We did have the gearbox fixed. Overall, which was good. Right, now while we're down here, let us replace these. Did we fix the oil pan? I do not know. And one more over here. I wonder if, because this car is going to be in 100% sort of pristine condition, I wonder if when we go on the test road it will score 100% on everything. I mean, kind of like I would assume that it would, but equally this is an older car, so it's not got that sophisticated a suspension and so on. So I don't know whether this will whether that's just testing it to 100% to its maximum or to 100% to kind of like the ultimate maximum. I'm assuming from what the pickup did last time out, it's testing it to the vehicle's maximum as opposed to a set maximum. But there we go. We are going to need a pressure plate, and we will need the release bearing as well. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing that can ever be fixed. So there we go. That can. Oh, we'll remember to do. This is the bit that has to be done up, and then we will put in the little bearing thing. What bit did I not quite screw in properly? That one. There we go. Found the bugger, and then the gearbox, which is again lovely pristine condition. I really don't want to sell this car now, but I know if I don't, we're going to be stuck having vehicles that are you're just stuck with not having very much money to buy a next vehicle. After this one, though, we should have plenty of money for potentially keeping some cars. Can we get to the drive line? Okay, maybe we're not too happy about it. Hello. Not quite sure where we went in with the camera there. Okay, cool. Oh, you've got to do the driveline from the exhaust bit, but never mind. And that makes it really awkward for finding the things to do up. Oh, just listen for the... Yeah, it's just about working. Of all the parts, this is about the only one that is really awkward to do. Because it's such a sort of a large area, the camera does occasionally get a little bit on the confused side. Have we done everything up? Probably. We're probably missing one. Ah, there we go. Found the bugger. Right, that's the drive line on. Gearbox is in. Now I think we just have exhaust to do on the car. Yep, and we're going to need... So we need front exhaust pipe, we need middle muffler, and then I assume that's just rear muffler. Okay, that's okay. Don't have to worry about the catalytic converter in this one. So we need 2 front exhausts. We need a middle one. I have to keep saying it out loud. I apologise. It's just otherwise, if I don't, I'll just forget. It's just the way that my brain works with this. If I keep repeating it, I will hopefully remember the bloody bits that I need to put on the car. And now, for this moment in time, the rear muffler will just float. Okay, that's perfectly normal. That's how it works. There we go. You're actually going to let me select this bit. That's nice. And then, with the exception of the wheels, I think we are done. I think I've probably missed something glaringly obvious. Oh, of course, I've got body work to do, but I think mechanically wise, we are pretty sorted. Now, we can check if we press O while we're looking at the car. Clip B! Forgot about them. That's the bit that we forgot. Here'd be something. Of course, holding this bit here together. And we repaired both of them. Even better. Bodywork, I don't actually remember how much of the bodywork we saved. We might have the odd bits. And I was going to look at the alternate. I doubt there's going to be very much for this car. Maybe there will be some. I could choose some different rims for the vehicle, but again, it doesn't make any difference to the profit. And as all of these are, I wonder if you can sell a car with odd rims. I wonder if it'll let you. I'm assuming it will. Just thinking about it, I've had sort of multiple vehicles in workshops and had the wheels off, and I could put wheels on, sort of swap the wheels around. That's kind of universal to everything. I don't know whether there's a kind of a negative impact of selling a car with odd wheels, but there we go. Right, so that should now be mechanically the parts. Everything is 100%. So we are. What did we pay for this vehicle? 18,000 for the car to start with. It's up to 40,000 value here. How much of this survived? Right, the bonnet survived. The front right fender didn't. Neither did the left fender. I don't think it didn't even come with a front bumper. Okay, doors. Did you survive? The left door survived. Did we survive the boot? Nope. And the rear bumper? Nope. The lights didn't. Nope, that light. I don't think it came with that light. Both the doors survived. But the front and rear bumper are just missing. The trunk is broken, and both of the fenders. I don't know about the headlights actually. We did survive. One of the headlights survived. Can we go to? There we go. Right. So, yeah, the actual bodywork wasn't in good condition. Let's go have a look at the tuning shop first before we go and buy the sort of the normal parts. Right, Spectre fastback. Shall we get fastback front bumper A? Seeing as we didn't have any other part, we're going to have to be buying these anyway. Might as well. I don't like the... Okay, I don't like the headlights or the tail lights that come in the tuning one, so they can stay in there. Right, I think potentially the difference between the front bumpers and the normal bumpers are that the normal ones are chrome and these ones are painted. Let's have to have a look when we go to the normal body shop. Spectre. Yeah, pretty much, although the chrome ones are a hell of a lot cheaper. Didn't realise they were that much cheaper, otherwise I would have bought the standard ones. Never mind. Right, we needed front left, front right fender, we needed a trunk, and we needed a left headlight? Sure, I think so. I think that is the case. Let's get the trunk in there. Oh, I didn't buy the rear lights. Oopsie, my bad. They're still terribly broken. Front left fender, and oopsie, there we go, front right fender, and left headlight, and then we need both of the tail lights, and then the car will be in tip-top condition. Fantastic. And ta-da! There is our Spectre fastback. It is worth $56,716 plus a $10,000 restoration bonus. So it is, it's decent money. Decent money has been made from this car. We do still have all of this crap in here to sell, all of the broken and useless parts. So we will sell. Where's the sell all option? Is there not? I just swear there was a sell all option that I can't, for the life of me, see. I don't know where. Like I've not. Am I going blind? Are people shouting at me? There we go. That's how you do it. Right. Yes, I would like to sell all of that part. I don't know why my brain had a complete brain fart through all of that. Okay. Look at the shinies. We will send this to the test path. Yeah, let's go and... always forget that. Oh, every single time, without fail, I forget to put the oil. Actually, no, tell a lie, I think I put the oil in. I love how I'm spilling half of the oil over the lovely, lovely, shiny head cover there. Just amazing. Amazing work by me on that one. Oops, spin the camera around. Yeah, that's fine. And now we are definitely good. Definitely done. Test path for you. Let's see how we do then with the various tests that the car can do. Right, we put the front wheels onto the brake tester. It will spin them up. I love it. I will be honest that the interior is not exactly the nicest in here. So yeah, basically, if you get the car to 100% park condition, it is essentially like the rating here is based on as good as the car can get. So we should now pass with perfect on the brakes, which is good news. And that doesn't let us reverse. It's a shame it doesn't let us mess around too much inside here. And then we have a slightly bumpy ride as we look at the lovely grey. So much grey in the interior. If we kind of look that way there, it's not too bad. Yeah, we'll just stay. Don't look at the mirror either particularly. And then we go bouncy with the rear suspension, and then the car is all cleared. Haha, it's good. Right, it's done. Yeah, everything is 100%. Thank you for letting me know. I guess that means one last thing to do with the Spectre. I'm actually sure I like the painted bumpers particular. I don't know. Because there's sort of some chromy bit kind of up there. I think it might look a bit better with the standard one, to be honest, and kind of same with the grille. Never mind. Yeah, I've spent the money on it now, so it's going to bloody well stay like it. We will finish off by taking it for a test drive. So here we are at the test track. There. Okay, I don't know why the car was very unhappy with us initially setting off. I was expecting there to be a large amount of wheel spin. There was not, and I've managed to immediately spin the car. Yeah, I'm slightly. I was thinking we were going to do some sort of a nice big burnout, and that was absolutely not the case with the vehicle. But never mind. As we weave our way. Ooh, let's not crash our lovely pristine condition Mustang. And around the it's a little bit different to drive than the gearbox doesn't know what on earth to do, and now we will do our Christ. I gotta say, I am surprised by how different this is to drive to some of the other vehicles that I have driven. I'll be honest, not the easiest to control car. I am on a keyboard, and as I always say, the keyboard is quite a difficult thing to drive cars with. But yeah, it is. I think we got a lot of lots of airtime there from the Mustang-ish car, I should probably say. Right, we will. That's our laps. It's quite lively, and we do get a fairly large launch across these. I think off the end ones. Okay, not as much that time. And handbrake because we've overshot slightly, but never mind. Well, that is it for the Spectre. It was quite an interesting car to drive. We have got the lovely, lovely, shiny, pristine condition Spectre that is going to make us a rather tidy profit. This one. I would quite like to keep it, but then we'd have 30,000, which would just should be about enough to scrape by. But this car, we're going to have to say goodbye to the Spectre. It served its purpose. We're going to make a lovely profit on the car, sell the car for okay. I thought the 10,000 was added onto it. It isn't, but still, $56,000 for the vehicle is a nice profit from here. So we are now up to $86,000 overall from the with my money from that sale, which gives me a nice little safety cushion. Also, you will notice the XP you get a huge amount of XP from playing on expert mode. It's a really massive amount of XP from there. I think I get about 1,000 XP with this rebuild. I know rebuilds are they're actually a relatively inefficient way of leveling up because there's a lot of time for very little. But the expert mode really quicken. I say quick. It's much faster. I was going to say quick and easy. It's not necessarily easy as such, but much quicker way for leveling up and so on. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.